We're just a few weeks away from Plymouth's historical homes opening for the season. With many exciting new events on this year's calendar, it's important to get these homes in tip-top shape before they welcome visitors. We stopped into the Hedge House to talk about what goes into preparing these homes for the season.
So the Antiquarian Society has 3 historic homes here in Plymouth, and it takes a lot of work to get them ready for our visitors. We're open June through August at the Harlow House, the Spooner House, and the Hedge House. And so to prepare them for that, we do a thorough cleaning inside, and then we have a lot of landscape work to do as well. We bring in our docents who give tours of the houses to help with opening them for the season, since they're the most familiar with the collection and they are already trained in how to handle it appropriately. Then we have volunteers and staff who help in the gardens, and so we depend upon probably about 3 or 4 people to help with getting the gardens ready, and we have a landscaper who takes care of the lawns as well.
I love this house. I have always been drawn to this house, and I love the fact that I am a steward of the history of this home. I love giving people tours, especially my Plymouth people who come through and they're like, oh, I've never been in here before, and they cannot believe that they have never stepped foot once they see what this home is about. It's the history of the family. It's just a wonderful place to work. Every year when we're getting ready to open, we will come in and uncloth all the furniture. We have it all prepped in the fall, and now we come in and we take the cloths off. We do light dusting. It usually doesn't need anything heavy. It's very different than cleaning your house at home. First of all, you're wearing white gloves, and you'd never do that at your own house. We don't use chemicals or anything like that. We're using just Swifters and brushes, specialized things such as that. The clock is from 1725, so it's we want to treat it very gently. And I come in twice a week and I wind it. It hasn't been wound since last September, so this will be the first time it's being wound for the season. And it's just one of these things where you just want to be very careful, and I don't want to be the person to damage this old clock.
I think sometimes people in Plymouth think that the museums in town are for tourists, from people who are coming from out of town, out of state, but I would hope that they'd realize that really they're here to understand your community's history. And so every time you can come into one of our homes, you're learning about the past of our community and how people who lived here dealt with questions, some of which we're still dealing with today. And so understanding those stories can help us just hopefully live in a better community in the future.